Greetings, team. Welcome to Monday Morning Pearls, brought to you by Span the Chasm. My name is Randy Remersma. This week, the concept is gaining control of your sales chaos. We all have got a lot going on. There's a lot to get done, and there's more things to do than there's time to get them done. The reason I'm bringing this one up is because many people have told me many times, Randy, I just feel completely out of control. And in context this week, I was working with a sales leader who had some well-intentioned goals, some things he really wanted to get done, but he just wasn't able to get them going, and they would not fit into his calendar. Had a great time talking with him through this process, and here's what we ended up doing, just a very quick three-part process. Number one, identify what are the priorities, the things that we want to get done that are often getting pushed off of our calendars. They usually tend to be very important things, but they're not urgent. They don't need to be done immediately. In this case, it was one-on-one coaching, leading time with his individual reps. So number one, you got to pick what you really want to work on here. Number two is take a very incremental approach and schedule it. Don't try to change 11 things at one time. Pick one thing, key task, important, not necessarily urgent, that you must get done, and you want to own a spot in your calendar for that thing. Make the time for it, prioritize it ahead of time so it doesn't get pushed aside by non-critical things. The third thing we got to get in place to make this happen is accountability. He and I work together on a regular basis. So one of the first questions I'm going to be asking him is, look, the one-on-ones with your reps were critical for you. We agreed on a construct that was going to make sense for the business and allow you to operate. Show me how you're sticking to that and what results you're getting from that. As you go through this process of putting together these items, these tasks regularly on your calendar that must be done, we also need to think, is this going to make sense for the operating rhythm of the overall company? If you have a very fast cycle company, you got to be very, very careful that you're not like trying to be too strategic and block out lots of time when your reps might need you. In this case, the gentleman that I was working with was trying to get all of his one-on-ones stacked on a Monday. Well, the reality is periodically he had to be on calls with his reps on Monday afternoon, so it was blowing up his Monday afternoon one-on-ones. As we looked at the operating rhythm of his business and how its natural cadence, instead of doing things on a Monday afternoon, what he ended up doing is putting them from 8 to 9 every day in the morning. And by putting them at 8 to 9 in the morning, that was a time when he could be focused on with his reps, and they could be, their day hadn't gotten insane yet, they could be there with him, and they could have a great conversation. And they weren't interrupted by those very important and very urgent calls with their clients that he had to assist them with. Pick one or two things that are strategic for you to get done, that are really critical for the business. Number two, find a time slot that you can protect in your calendar to make them done. Just do one thing at a time. We're going to take an incremental approach to gaining control of these important tasks. And number three, put some accountability in place. Someone who cares about you, someone that's going to hold you accountable to these to make sure these important things are getting done. You want to talk about it? We're always here for you. You can reach out to us in any of our channels here, whether it's email, web, or social. Love to talk with you. Have a great day.